Hello. Just making sure everything's running all right. Oh, what is it? Oh, that's right. This is where I left off at the campgrounds. All right, and hello. Welcome to part 2 of Puzzle Agent 2. When we last left off on Puzzle Agent 2, how do I put this? It seemed our one and only ally, we thought she was on our side, and for the most part she is. But she doesn't believe that, she doesn't know what we know, so instead of, the obvious rational idea that gnomes are behind all this madness and kidnapping, she thinks it's Bigfoot. Oh, God. I mean, sure, why not? I'm definitely sure we'll find Bigfoot in this game, 100%. Alright, and let's go to his house, I guess.
Dr. Versteckt?
Alfred, how can I help you, Agent Tethers?
Want to talk to me about Olav?
Have you ever met a local scientist named Olav Velhaven?
Once, many years ago. Strange man. Completely obsessed with some mathematical formula to cure psychological disorders.
I think he may have found that formula.
Did he? Yeah, good for him.
Astronauts.
You've been in these woods for a while. Have you ever seen any astronauts?
No, but I have seen the occasional scuba diver stuck in the treetops.
Really?
Of course not. That's an urban legend.
Okay, so actually hear me out. So because of some TV someone and I watch, I know for a fact that, yes, the scuba diver thing is an urban legend, but technically it is possible. Just not in the way you would think. Okay, we're gonna ask him about the hidden people now.
What would you say if someone believed he'd actually seen the hidden people?
I'd say that believing in the hidden people is absolutely crazy. But then, everything we believe in is crazy. From mathematics to democracy.
So, the hidden people don't exist?
Well, I never said that. The hidden people most definitely exist. There have been appearances for years, all around town. It's almost as if they're trying to get somewhere, but they're being blocked. I've been able to pinpoint scattered locations of sightings, but I can't find a pattern to them. Here, take a look.
Arrange the photos in chronological order. Oh, okay, I know this one. I know how this goes. So, the way this puzzle is supposed to go is... basically, it's the phases of the moon, and its position. Okay, I want to say this is right. Alright, I'm pretty sure I'm right, so let's try this out. Accepted, hell yeah. I forgot which one, but in one of the CSI episodes, there's an episode of a. That's where I got it from. It's because you and me watched that episode together. An episode of CSI where a guy ends up dead in a tree and he's wearing a scuba outfit. The most significant clue in these photos is the progression of the moon. See, I told you. We know the gnomes arrived on Earth rather than leaving it, so we can determine the order of gnomes arriving. From there, the position of the moon identifies 2 other photos without gnomes. So the gnomes came from the moon?
Impressive.
But I still don't see... Wait a second. This is a list of the dates of penumbral eclipses.
Each one corresponds exactly to the emergences of the hidden people. Amazing. Give me a moment. They were just random appearances before, but now that I have a sequence, I can triangulate the exact position of the hidden people's home. We have to go, right away.
Now?
Right now, while the moon lights our way. Off we go.
Okay.
It must be nearby, Agent Tethers. We just have to follow the map. Do you hear that?
Oh shit.
Hear what? Alfred? Where did he go?
Okay, hear me out. Alfred so far has been very helpful. I want to say he's a good guy, but part of me is starting to get really suspicious about him for some reason. Like, he's a little too normal, if you know what I mean. There has to be something up with him, you know? Because everyone so far we've met in this town has been fucking crazy in one way or another. So I think there's something up with him. Or maybe he becomes crazy because of the gnomes. We'll see. Slide the logs and arrange them to clear a path for Nelson to find Alfred. Let's see. Hold on. This log kind of looks like a gun. The one right here. It looks a little bit like a pistol for some reason. Okay, this should be a path to get to Alfred. Hell yeah. And I mean, obviously, we just had to move some out of the way. Something's glowing green. What is going on? What the hell? The astronaut? And he's eating a squirrel. Hermes too. Oh shit. He sees us. Did he kill Alfred? Oh, dude, they fucking got us.
Hello?
Nelson, I thought you'd never pick up.
Jim?
I was listening to the Scoggins tapes that you left and found something.
Tapes? Jim, listen. Whatever you do, don't log the tape I sent you. Something massive is going on in Scoggins. Geez, I mentioned the Hermes 2 and astronauts. If the director hears about any of this, it'll cause chaos in all the divisions. You can't let him know what's on that tape. Jim?
Yeah, I gotta go.
You let him know, didn't you, Jim, you bastard? The astronauts drugged us when we're back at the hotel. Yeah, sometimes it is the people we least expect, but So either this is my theory. I think either Alfred has been killed, or he's become one of the astronauts because it looked like there was two astronauts, or he got taken by the gnomes. I'm not sure, but we'll see. But yeah, Jim is a very naive asshole. I don't think he's malicious on purpose, but goddamn, did he not try to stop any of what happened? Let's talk let's talk to her and see if she knows anything about what happened to us, how we got back in the hotel. Oh, I guess not.
So long, Mrs. Garrett.
You stay safe out there.
Men in Black.
Director Jennings?
Good work, Tethers. Seems like you found something pretty important to these boys.
But
They'll take it from here.
But...
Enjoy yourself, Tethers. You're on vacation, for Pete's sake. Go skiing. Shoot a bear. As for me, I'm headed to that Moose Ear Diner. I hear they blend up one damn fine milkshake. Why don't you come along?
if nothing else, maybe I can convince Director Jennings to listen to me at the diner. I've got to get to the bottom of all this before these agents cover everything up. I'd better check around town to see who, if anybody, is still on my side. Hello, Mrs. Garrett.
Agent Tethers, are your friends gonna be in town for long?
My friends? You mean the special agents? I'm not sure, actually. They're not with me.
Well, I just hate to think that letting one man sleep in your hotel when he's got no place to stay is an invitation for dozens of strange people to be stomping all over town, scaring everyone.
I'd bet they won't be here for long.
Okay, and also I have to say, I think in that cutscene when he was talking to his boss, I think it glitched out for a moment because I don't think he was supposed to be looking away from him. I think that might have been a glitch. Because earlier he was also looking away from Mrs. Garrett too. So that might have been something that the game fucked up on.
So long, Mrs. Garrett.
You stay safe out there.
Oh. I'm gonna travel around town to see if I can talk to anyone else. Oh shit.
Hello, Agent Tethers.
Are these men giving you any trouble, Korka?
Don't be absurd. He's very interested in hearing about what I've found.
Even Bigfoot?
Situation's under control, sir. Be on your way.
Okay, so she's completely giving us the cold shoulder because of Bigfoot. Wow, lady. Never mind finding your fucking partner. All you wanted was a buddy to fucking share your Bigfoot conspiracies with. Alright, I see you now, lady. Okay. Fucking Sheriff Baugh.
Sheriff Bog, has there been trouble at the lodge?
No, Tethers. I'm just explaining our community's customs to your government friends. I'm sure you'll all soon be on your way.
Oh, so I can actually talk to him unlike everyone else so far.
I hope these agents aren't causing you any trouble, Sheriff Bog. I know how you hate to be bothered.
We're consulting with local law enforcement as a courtesy, Agent Tethers. We'll take everything we need and then be on our way.
See, Tethers? Courtesy. Some people understand the proper chain of command.
Oh, shut up, you fucking asshole. You're lucky I didn't tell anybody about you trying to kill me last time.
Sheriff, has anyone reported any sightings of, astronauts out in the forest?
Astronauts? You've been poking around in the woods too long. Some city types can't handle it. Makes them crazy, start to see things.
I noticed all those reports are still filed as missing persons. Has anyone ever found any bodies?
Bodies? Tether, are you suggesting we have a murderer in Scoggins?
Maybe two, from space.
Maybe you should finish your vacation somewhere else, Agent Tethers. Somewhere not here.
Don't you find it a little strange that Bjorn and Edvard are the only two surviving members of the Brotherhood of Scoggins?
I heard Skjoldar went missing, and the investigation is ongoing. Are you suggesting I'm not doing my job, Agent Tethers?
Yes. Yes, I am
Well,
suggesting
The
it.
Brotherhood is very close to nature. They like being out in the woods. I'm sure he'll turn up.
Hold on a second.
Strange things are going on, Sheriff. And I'm still not entirely convinced the cult isn't involved.
We've got the situation under control, Tethers.
Ditto.
If you are in league with the Brotherhood, why aren't you actively going out and searching for their missing members, if you care for their well-being so much? Is Bjorn in here? Oh, there's Edvard.
Excuse me? Were you ever able to find Skjoldar in the woods?
No. He lives with the hidden people now.
So he's dead, is what you're saying.
Are you sure he's still alive? I think there are dangerous people in the forest.
No. It is too terrible. We can only hope he has found peace with the hidden people.
Oh, I guess I can't talk to them anymore. Alfred is gone, isn't he?
Have you seen anything unusual out here?
We've got everything under control here.
Oh,
Ah, Agent Tethers. I'm glad to see you made it out safely.
you did make it.
What happened last night?
Well, I must apologize about that. Followed a noise in the woods and got myself good and lost.
You didn't run into any astronauts.
Astronauts? No, I'm sure I would have remembered that.
Okay, now you are acting suspicious. No, they didn't make him a gnome because unfortunately we did find him. But here's the thing. I'm pretty sure he's involved in something because I just can't believe that he just disappeared because of a noise. He had to be involved with the astronauts or the gnomes. He's still hitting that sign with the wrench.
Roger. Trees? Strange odors?
I'll just leave you guys to it then.
That was simple enough. Steve? Right? Oh, never mind.
Okay, good luck, Steve.
Yeah. Birds always hold as much as they can carry. Back home. Get back home.
Glory? What do you have to say?
If you can think of anything else, it's important you tell me.
I'm sorry, Agent Tethers. I've told you everything I know.
He's drinking 3
Director Jennings.
milkshakes.
Ah, good to see you, Tethers. Can't stay away from these milkshakes I see. They are sublime.
You've got to listen. There are terrible things happening in Scoggins. The foreman at the eraser factory, Isaac Davner, well, actually his real name is Ed Davis. He was abducted from the factory, dragged away by tiny forest gnomes. And looking for him, I found the body of an astronaut in the forest. The Brotherhood, that's the local gnome cult, led me to a cabin with a reclusive scientist studying eclipses and lunacy. Then, last night, I found a camp around a crashed lunar lander and the remains of a missing cross-country skier. There's only one conclusion. The astronauts in the forest are murdering people!
What? Oh, Tethers.
Tethers, you're embarrassing yourself.
Well, when you say it like that, it makes him sound crazy. Oh, babe. Okay, but yeah, oh, so it wasn't Alfred they killed. It was the skier we kept seeing. Or maybe the skier is one of the astronauts? What if Alfred and the skier are the astronauts? They're involved with Ed Davis, the Isaac Davner guy. What if that's it?
Look, believe me, I know how crazy it sounds,
I don't think you do, Tethers.
but I saw them. Astronauts. There's a camp in the woods.
Camping. Maybe that's what you need. Spend some time getting back to nature. It'll clear your head.
But they're killing people. Maybe you don't believe me about the astronauts,
What tipped you off, Tethers?
but there are at least 6 missing persons cases in Scoggins, possibly more.
I already spoke to Sheriff Bogg. Good man. Got the situation under control.
Where are all these agents from? Secret Service? CIA? NSA? NASA?
Just stay out of their way and let them do their jobs. It's classified, Tethers.
You... Okay, I'm pretty sure he's just the typical I don't believe your bullshit type of boss, so, you know, fucking let us do procedure kind of guy. I don't think he's hiding anything. I think he literally just doesn't believe any of the bullshit we're telling him. I mean, shit, I wouldn't believe him if he told me this.
I don't know what Jim told you.
Ingram, it's not what he told us. It's what he told you.
What do you mean?
I hope Jim's not in any trouble. He was just helping me out with my case.
You're not on a case, Tethers. Vacation, remember?
Yes, sir, but the eraser factory foreman, Isaac Davner.
Could turn into a permanent vacation.
Yes, sir. Director Jennings, since you've been here, have you seen any hidden people?
Hidden people? Is that what the locals call the undesirables?
Not exactly. They're gnomes. Forest gnomes. So, no, then?
No.
All right, Director Jennings. I won't come back until I have proof of what I've seen.
Tethers, you're a good puzzle agent, I'm assuming. I'd hate to see you throw that away.
Noted, sir.
Well, shit. I guess we just leave then.
Agent Tethers,
Glory?
I heard what you said about astronauts.
I know it sounds hard to believe, but I know what I saw.
Isaac used to say he had dreams about astronauts. They were trying to tell him something. I thought you'd want to know.
I've got to find it. The body of the astronaut.
Help Nelson retrace his steps to find the body of the astronaut in the forest. Rotate the tiles to create a path from Nelson to the astronaut. Hold on. Okay. Let's try retracing it backwards then. Like this? Oh, excuse me. Submit. Alright, let's go. Hell yeah. Excuse me. Murder group? Yeah. Probably. Alright, let's check out the body.
It's an empty suit. It's been empty the whole time.
It doesn't fit me anymore.
Isaac? I mean, Ed Davis?
No, it's Isaac Davner now.
Yeah, it's empty. Alright, let's ask him about the astronauts.
Those astronauts at the camp, are you working with them?
Not anymore. When the mission went bust, I tried to run away, but I had to run into the Moose Ear Diner and fall in love with the waitress. I've been trying to make a new life ever since.
Okay. What do you mean not working with them anymore?
Hermes 2. I haven't seen it in any of the official records.
It was a secret mission, based on confidential research from some crazy scientist. They sent us to the moon with a device, a lunar ray. We were ordered to put it on the surface, but something went wrong.
A lunar eclipse?
I guess so. The boys on the surface didn't have a chance. As soon as they got back to the module, they went completely insane. Had to lock them in the airlock and scuttle the mission.
And you crashed in Scoggins.
I realized that the ray was a weapon.
A weapon? A weapon for what?
I saw you taken away by the hidden people, didn't I?
Yeah, they brought me back to the lander.
Why did they take you there?
I don't know. They whisper, but in a language I don't understand. I'm not sure why, but I think they were taking me to the lunar ray. They want me to destroy it.
So yes, there's 3 of them. I mean, technically he doesn't count anymore because well, like he said, it doesn't fit him anymore. But his 2 buddies might be... I'm not sure who they would be. My biggest guess is it's the skier and Alfred, because Alfred said he's been in Scoggins for years.
I'll help you, Isaac.
You will, but aren't you with the FBI?
That lunar ray is way too powerful to return to the government. And besides, I'm on vacation. The government guys have already found the lander.
We'll have to get rid of that guard. Does your gun have a silencer?
We don't have to hurt anyone. Maybe if I make a noise, I can distract him.
Okay. Oh shit, 3 puzzles, alright. The lunar ray alters the trajectory of rock regardless of how it's thrown. Place the trees in a way where the rock bounces off them to hit the Secret Service agent. Interesting. Don't let the rock fly out of the forest. When thrown, the lunar ray will force the rock into the following pattern: north, east, south, west. Ray will keep repeating this pattern. Okay, I'm not even gonna pretend to know how this goes. I'm just gonna try that. I'm just gonna look at the answer right here. Okay, so let's see what happens.
Now we've got to shut down that ray.
The only safe place for that ray is at the bottom of Lake Sven.
Keep an eye on the site while I check it out.
Agent Tethers, if the government gets that weapon, they'll be able to turn anyone into feral, screaming lunatics, just like my crewmates.
The gnomes! Oh, the lunar ray is keeping
That's
them
it.
away.
That's their home. But the ray, it's repelling them, keeping them from returning home. I've got to disable it.
I see, I see. Unlock the module. Using the control module, make a program to move all 3 electrons into 3 receptors. Nope, nope, fuck that. I'm not doing this one. Oh shit. They got us.
Locked in my own room. The story was that it was for my own safety. I guess I should be thankful they didn't send me to jail.
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe the chief knows the ray? Maybe.
I can't Hello?
Nelson, finally!
Oh, hello, Jim.
Listen, it's about these Scoggins tapes.
Enough with the tapes already.
Yeah, I'm really sorry about that, but you've got to hear this. I think you left your recorder on, or something. It's labeled Sighting Hotel Alley.
That's when I saw one of the hidden people whispering to Bo Murphy.
There's this weird sound. I can't make it out.
Wait, I know that sound. It was playing under Olav Velhaven's reel-to-reel. That explains it. Thanks, Jim.
Okay, but what does...
I figured out how Olav Velhaven was able to solve the problem of lunacy. It's the hidden people. He was inviting them into his cabin to speak to him. I've got to get back to Olav's cabin. And that means finding a way out of this room.
Rearrange the furniture and create a path for Nelson to exit the room without being seen through the windows. Only the 2 dressers are tall enough to block the windows. Get Nelson out of there. Okay. This is not how my room's supposed to look. Or is it? Wait, is it really as simple as that? I mean, it looks like it, so I guess so. The bed and the couch are too short to block the windows, but are in the way of moving tall dressers that will. Okay. So, let's continue on, I guess.
Now, how did Olaf get the hidden people to talk to him?
The moist, white flesh of the codfish. But enough of that. It is time to call my tiny friends.
Yes, what luck!
Come, speak with me, my friends.
What is going on? Why am I in space? Oh shit. Gnomes? Okay. Two Earths are receiving light from 3 suns. The sun is connected with the planet gives full power to one Earth. If connected to 2 Earths, the sun shares the power evenly. How powerful is the third sun? Hold on. The sun is connected to one planet gives full power to one Earth. If connected to 2 Earths, that sun shares the power evenly. How powerful is the third sun? I'm trying to understand this. Okay, so my understanding is... See, this is what I'm thinking, but it doesn't make sense, so, but... this is one of those where I'm just gonna have to wing it. So, let's say one sun gives 30, and if it hits just one Earth, it would be given the full blast of 30. But since 2 of these are divided evenly, it would be 15 each, so... One sun gives 15, this other one gives 15 to be 30. These 2 suns hit it evenly, so it would be 30, and plus this would be 10 to make it 40. But that doesn't feel right for some reason. I guess I'll just have to see. Cool, I got it right. Each of the first 2 suns have the power of 30. The suns split their power evenly and each sends 15 units to the first Earth and 15 to the second Earth. Since the first 2 suns cumulatively send 30 units to the second Earth, the third sun must be spending remaining 10 units to that Earth. Okay. Alright, I will actually be right back. I'm gonna go snack on something in the kitchen. But I'll leave you with this image just so you're not listening to complete nothingness. So I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry that took a little bit. Like I said, I was making a sandwich and I toasted the bread. Alright, so now to the next gnome. Raccoons like to take a dip in the lakes of Scoggins in groups. It's so cold they hop out immediately and won't return for a while. I've arranged the photos in chronological order. Okay, call me crazy. So from the looks of it, I think it's already right. Let me explain my reasoning for this. These three guys have already gone in, obviously. And there's no footprints behind them. Look behind it now, and there's footprints. It would just be going in order, so... 3 are out, 2 are in, 1's on the dock. 2 are out from here. The one that was sitting over here is in. Another is waiting. Follow the process again. And then because that one guy is out, the 2 that were waiting right here are in the water now, and now 3 are on the dock. So... yeah, and also, there's no footprints in either of these 2, but when we get to this one, there's a footpath leaving right here. So, yeah, this one would have to be right. Damn right, I was right too. Hell yeah.
Who's there?
Is that a wolf floating in space? I can't click on him. Get the sun's rays to hit the Earth using the angle of the satellites. Don't hit the moon or the moons or the asteroids. Hold on a second. What is going on? Are we being controlled by the gnomes right now? Arrange the cosmos to reveal the complete. Rotate the tiles to return the cosmos in order. Okay, so. Oh, this one's easy as shit. Alright, let's try this out. Alright, let's look this over. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah, I had to turn that one because the colors didn't match up. It looks right to me, so I'm gonna go with it. What does it all mean, though? Can you figure out the lunacy algorithm Olaf created? Arrange the mathematical elements in the proper order. I can't tell. Is this already right? I can't tell. Let's try it out. Was it literally already right? Let me see. 2 plus science can't go together, so the square root piece won't be able to go inside the third number. I'm not even gonna pretend to know that this is what all this meant. I'll be honest with you, this one, I just looked at the answer and be like, is this right? And I just clicked it on it because, yeah, I do not know math.
full of whispers,
Tethers?
tides of consciousness.
Oh shit. He's naked and they all got guns on him.
Kirchhoff's principle. Rotation affects orientation. Eighth dimensional combinatorics. The center cannot hold. Multiplicative cyclic group G of order Q. Kirchhoff's principle. The moon's gone black. Must hurry.
Unlock the module. Using the Kumos module will make the program to move all the three. Okay, so this was the one from earlier. Awesome.
That did it.
It's turning people insane.
Destroy!
What's going on? Space equipment, the moon, lunacy algorithm, hidden people. God damn it.
Yeah! Oh no! I'll never be able to destroy it in time.
It's fucking Bigfoot. He's real. Holy shit, Bigfoot saved the day. Greetings, Nelson.
Welcome back,
OXO,
Special Agent
the
Tethers.
Hi, Jim. Anything exciting happen while I was away?
Oh, never mind that. I got the latest issue of Puzzle Sensei. Think you could give me a hand with this one?
What's the next number to come in the following sequence? 31, 59, 90, 120? Hold on a second. Thirty-one, 59, 90, 120. Are these months? Because these are very specific numbers. Okay, I only came to this conclusion because 31, 90, and 20 are 31 days, not 30 days and 30 days. Is there not that many days in February? Because for it to be 59, it would have to be 28 days in February. I'm actually gonna check that up right now, like on the actual calendar. Yeah, it adds up. So the next one, so this would be January, February, March, April. The next one would be May, and May has 31 days, so the answer, the next one is 151. Numbers correspond to the days in a month starting from January and added cumulatively. Okay.
Another puzzle solved. Don't look so disappointed, Jim. That was a hard one.
It's not that. I'm just going to miss your help when I'm transferred.
Transferred?
Yeah, I've been relocated to the Tundra Division, Arctic Circle outpost. When the directors found out I'd warned you they were sending agents to Scoggins, they called it a breach of protocol.
Oh, Jim, I feel terrible. Here, take this. My entire back collection of Puzzle Sensei magazines, since issue number 1.
Wow! But aren't they full of the answers?
I use tracing paper.
You don't miss a thing, Nelson. Hey, is that a postcard from the Davners? Good to see they're happy anyway.
Yeah, happy. What could go wrong in Bermuda?
What could go wrong? that really it? Oh, I guess that's it. Congratulations on completing the Puzzle Agent 2. There are additional puzzles for you to enjoy. You can access these and others you may have missed in the puzzle events. Need gum? There's plenty at Nelson's Sex. Take as many as you need. Give me 1 second. As far as I know, there is not. There is no Puzzle Agent 3. Because the company that made a bunch of these games, Telltale, they were responsible for a bunch of different games, like the Walking Dead game, the Batman game, Game of Thrones, a bunch of different pick-your-own, quote-unquote, pick-your-own story adventure. And a bunch of them were good, but people, I guess, people, I guess, were kind of sick of their games because it was essentially just the same game with a different coat of paint on it. Oh, and The Wolf Among Us too, I forgot about that one. They're kind of back already, making some other games, like The Expanse and The Wolf Among Us 2. But as far as Puzzle Agent, no, there's not a sequel to this one. I guess there's some extra puzzles, so we can do that. Robot hero. Guide the robot to save his girlfriend while avoiding the guard. Super Robot Hero. Yeah, I know it sucks, but oh well. I mean, it's kind of a happy ending. skills have brought you to the attention of Mukin, King of the Hidden People. He has a new challenge for you. The King of the Hidden People has given you a worthy challenge. Can you successfully complete this puzzle? There are no hints. Arrange the numbers so that each circle counts 1 to 6, starting from 1 from the top of the circle. The circle on the left must count clockwise, the circle on the right must count counterclockwise. I'm trying to tap the freaking buttons, but it's not turning when I want it to for some reason. Yeah, hold on. This is gonna be a little tough for me to just fucking get it to move. This is the answer? Because yeah, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nicholas Maine. That's the king of the gnomes riding on a what looks like a bear with antlers. I'm gonna take another screenshot of this. That's very weird. What the hell? He's just standing there now? I guess that's it. This was certainly an experience, I'll say that much. Give me a moment to compose my thoughts. What I have to say about this game, I mean, the story was interesting, I'll say that much. But there's still some unanswered questions, though. Maybe there was supposed to be a third game and it never happened? Because yeah, there's still some plot threads that aren't answered. Okay, so from what I understand, for the most part, the gnomes were from the moon, and they were trying to get back to the moon, so they were abducting people to fix the machine? Well, not fix, to destroy the machine, to disable it. But yeah, there's still some things that doesn't make sense, like, where did all the missing people go? Who were the astronauts? Like his crewmates? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they were his crewmates, but why was there like some of what do you call it? Why was Skier stuffed by the thing? Was he driven insane and he couldn't do it and he died or some shit? Some of these doesn't make sense. Yeah, and what happened to the people that went insane? They just get taken by the hidden people? Or are they gnomes now? What does it all mean? Oh, and for some of you who might have noticed the postcard earlier, when they were in Bermuda, and for the Bermuda as in the Bermuda Triangle, so that's another mysterious place, there was a dude in the background of their postcard, a man in a suit looking very menacingly. It has a lot of unanswered questions that I'm pretty sure was supposed to be for a third game that didn't get made. After this is over, I might actually look up if there was supposed to be a third game. But yeah, that was Puzzle Agent. I mean, it's very interesting if you're into puzzles and stuff. I definitely had fun, and I definitely got my money's worth, I'll say that much. These games just cost like $5 each. I definitely get them if you're interested in a strange story with interesting puzzles. I guess we'll just end it here. Alright everyone, I would like to thank you all so very much for coming by to watch the stream. Okay, I've been putting it off long enough. Next stream will definitely be Tomb Raider 100%. I've been putting it off way too long. But in any case, I've been King Kuma, and y'all have a good day, good night, or whatever, and I hope to catch you all in the next episode. You all take care now.